If you're not doing this right,
you will lose time, money, and energy focused on the wrong thing. So it behooves you to get this right. Hi, everyone. My name is Alexandra Figueredo, and I'm a branding and visibility strategist, and I help you to stand out in your industry and attract your desired audience. And today we're going to talk about just that last part. We talked about desired audience. This is the thing. So many people get this wrong that this is something you must get right in your business. In fact, this is probably the number one thing, the number one challenge and problem that my clients face. And I'm talking to people, they may not know it yet until they're like, I've tried all these things and it's not working. So you must get this right. In fact, I've had challenges with this throughout my career as well. And so important. This is why it's important to know, to get clear about who your desired audience is that you want to target. It's because when you don't do this, when you don't know who your desired audience is, then, or you're not clear about it, your marketing's off. Your product and your service could be off, right? You could be creating products and services for the wrong audience. And then, you don't get sales. Or your content could be off. You're creating content that you think is for one audience, but really it's attracting somebody else. Or really you don't know who your audience is. And so you're creating content that you think that you should be creating, and it's not really resonating with anybody or the wrong audience. And then also your message is off. It's so important to know who your audience is so that you can really focus your effort, focus your messaging, and even creation, like your products and services, creating the right things that are going to fit your audience. And so if you're not doing this right, you will lose time, money, and energy focused on the wrong thing. So it behooves you to get this right. I have a 4-step process for elevating your brand, having your desired audience targeting, right? So knowing who you're targeting, right? That could be if you have a business, it's who your ideal clients are. If you have a podcast or a show or a book or a course, it's who is your reader, who is your student, who is your watchee, right? Who is participating in your content? If you're if you're an expert, it's who is your industry, right? Like what's your desired audience in your industry? And so that's the first thing. So important to get that. The second thing, just to follow the 4-step process, the second one is to get clear about your brand unique ability. The third is to know your irresistible value and offer. And the fourth is to be seen and heard by growing your visibility so that more people know who you are and more people are reached with your message. And so today I'm going to talk about one way that you can. This is just a fun little tip. I've actually just reviewed this with my group coaching clients yesterday. I'm going to share one awesome step. So one awesome way to get clear is, there's a question I'm going to ask, and then I want you to reflect on this. So there's an awesome quote that I have in my course, and it says, "The ideal client is a very wealthy man in very great trouble." And that was by John Sterling. And so you can, instead of saying ideal client, it could be your audience. Instead of saying wealthy man, it could be wealthy woman or wealthy person. But your ideal audience, your desired audience, is a very wealthy person in very great trouble. And so the first part of that, like we're trying to understand who is that very wealthy person in very great trouble. By trouble, it's also by that we mean the trouble that you can help them with, the trouble that you have the solution for. So I want you to reflect on that and ask yourself, and I have another way to say this, who is the wealthiest person with the very greatest trouble, challenge, pain point? Who would pay you for your service or your product to solve that trouble, to solve that challenge or problem? And the reason I want you to think about this is because I don't want you to be one of many, or to be price based. When we're talking about elevating your brand, we want to focus on the people that you can really serve, and that price is not a problem. Price is not an option. They're willing to pay what it takes to get the help that they need, to get the service or the solution for their challenge or their problem. And so it also might get you out of, like, I actually did this myself, and it got me thinking bigger, about who I should be targeting and who my desired audience really is. And it actually made me do a little bit of a shift as well in my targeting, right? So even though I've been doing this for a long time, it's still valuable to keep looking at these questions, to keep figuring out what is to iron, to polish and to polish who your audience is. And so that's just one thing, one way for you to get maybe a little bit of clarity on who your audience is. There are lots of other ways to help you to clarify your audience so that you can get more bang for your buck when you're marketing, more bang for your time, more bang for your energy. And so that's why it's so important to know your audience. If you want to know more secrets to clarifying your audience so that you can really stand out and elevate your brand and get the visibility that you deserve for your business or for your venture, I have a challenge coming up. It's a 5-day challenge. It's the Elevate Your Brand Visibility Challenge. And the topic is stand out and attract your desired audience. And so if you want to get signed up for that, it is absolutely free for you to attend the 5-day challenge. And you can go to my website. It's alexandrafigueredo.com. I'll make sure to click to put the link in the description and the comments as well. And you can sign up. It's coming up next month. So I hope you can join me. It's going to be really so valuable for you to get that clarity for who you're serving, who your audience is. And then we're going to come up with ways for you to actually stand out, elevate your brand, and get that visibility so that you can reach the audience that is most in need of your services and who you can most support. All right, everyone. If you like this video, I'd appreciate if you liked and subscribed, follow me, and so that you're always notified whenever I post any videos with visibility strategies, branding tips, and other resources that are going to help you build your brand, elevate your brand, and really be seen and heard in your industry. All right, everyone. I will talk to you the next time. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell button for notifications. Thank you.